On Thursday, New York City Mayor Eric Adams joined New York Governor Kathy Hochul in announcing their plans for the Science Park and Research Campus, Kips Bay, a new life sciences facility in Manhattan. During the event, Mayor Adams spoke about the ongoing migrant crisis in his city after he declared a state of emergency last week. A reporter asked Adams, while Governor Hochul was right next to him, if he felt like he was getting enough support from the state. Adams laughed at the question, saying, quote, "Heck yes," and praising the governor for her support. A reporter also asked Adams why the Jacob Javits Convention Center is not being used to house migrants, given its proximity to the Port Authority. Adams answered by saying, quote, "We do not want to harm the economy as we house people."
Mr. Mayor, the other day you said that since the emergency declaration, when you asked for more state funding, there was nothing specific you could point to in terms of more support from the state, but you said you and the governor were communicating. Do you think you're getting enough support from the state? What does that communication look like? And then also for both of you, I was curious if you guys have any thoughts on Senator Gillibrand's suggestion of moving some of the migrants to upstate.
Well, first of all, to answer your question about is the support there, heck yes. Heck yes. Listen, I have not had a better partner than this governor. From COVID to monkeypox, to crime, to transit safety, to education, I know there's a lot of mayors throughout this entire state, but there's no way you're going to tell me I'm not her favorite mayor. It's just not possible. And so giving us the National Guard, we needed that to help us manage this, to assist us in navigating the challenges we were having at the Port Authority, stepping in and making sure that we can have this seamless transition. Karen's her staffer, all of her knowledge and skill in navigating policies has been just unbelievable with our chief of staff and their coordination. And so we have a real W in how the governor has been just an unbelievable ally in this pursuit. And there's several other things that we're going to need to state, locations, navigating those locations. And she has been there, and I cannot thank you enough, Governor, for just being there.
Locations for what?
Well, we're going to house people. We're going to look at different location plans as we look at the decompression strategy that the president is putting in place that announced we called for last Friday. Now we want to make sure that we continue to find locations that we can utilize to house those who need housing.
Mr. Mayor, along with what you were just saying, one of the locations that was questioned, like why weren't we using it, is the Jacob Javits Convention Center. Its proximity to the Port Authority, its amount of space and versatility being used in different emergencies. Was the Jacob Javits Convention Center considered, or is it not being considered for some reason?
We looked and we are looking at every place, but at the same time, as we house, we cannot harm our economics. The Jacob Javits Center is being filled with conventions. So we do not want to harm the economy as we house people. That's the balance that we are correctly doing. We're in conversations with the governor's team and say, okay, how does this solve our housing issue without harming our economic issue? And that, so we need to be clear. This governor and I are looking at the entire field. Sometimes people point out different places on the field. No, we have to look at the entire field. We got an economy that we must recover. We're looking at a potential $10 billion budget deficit. And so if we siphon off things that are helping our economy, that would be irresponsible.